Joshua Jackson. He is the past Vice President of Public Relations for this club. He is giving his 9th speech, and he will persuade us tonight with a speech entitled, How Starbucks Enhanced My Life. Help me in welcoming Joshua Jackson.
In 2012, I made one of the hardest decisions in life. Moved all the way from Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles, California. Not by car, of course. I did fly. Just everyone knows, it's a long journey. But when I got here, I made a commitment to work from home. That was the contract job that I had, and I wanted to just be able to have the flexibility to be at home, not have to go into an office. I don't want to deal with people because they just got on my nerves when I was in D.C. But after 3 weeks, I got bored. I was lonely. I didn't know anybody still here in Los Angeles. I knew a few people, but didn't really know anybody, any friends. And so I said, where can I go to meet people? At that time, I didn't know about Toastmasters. So I went to Starbucks. Got the white chocolate mocha with whipped cream grande or venti, depending on how I feel that morning. And I just sat there, did my work, minded my business, but I still was around people. I'm a social person, so this is why it just was so important for me to be around people. And with the experiences that I've had with Starbucks, it taught me how to really build relationships with people, build business relationships as well, but also teach me on how to have an elevator speech. So tonight, I will share with you on how Starbucks enhanced my life. And first, what I want to talk about is how I made so many great friends at Starbucks. People don't really know, but when you share your story, people take heed to it, they listen to it. One of my friends, I was telling him about my mother, and most of you know that my mother passed away 16 years ago from cervical cancer. I just shared that story just to be open and transparent. A few days later, his friend, one of his closest friends, passed away. Came to me and said, I'm so glad you're here. I got to tell you something. I'm like, well, what is it? And started telling me about his friend and everything that happened, and I was like, oh, wow. Ever since that day, we've been friends. Another friend of mine, him and his wife, they know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. I'm from Florida originally, but I never learned how to swim. So actually this weekend, they said, hey, it's summertime. We're going to take you out to our place, and we're going to swim. Okay, great, wonderful. I've also made a lot of other friends that I hang out on the regular, go out to the movies, go out to theme parks, and just have a great time. Next, business relationships. I'm always about building my business because I do work in IT consulting, but I always see a need to just be able to connect with people on a business level because I do need certain things done. Right now, I do have a book coming out, so I needed someone to talk to about video production because I wanted to have an interview tape for myself. I wanted to have a graphic designer to do all of my ad logos, and slowly but surely, as I started going to Starbucks, and I went to different ones as well, I would meet different people. I would see people in the distance and say, wait, they're on their computer, they're drawing, they're doing some type of graphic design. Let me talk with them. Hey, what's going on with you? What is this? Oh, you got a portfolio? You got a website? Great, let's talk. And that's how I would build business. One of my friends right now, he's a part of Legal Shield. Don't know if anyone knows what that is. But he explained to me on how if I need legal advice at the drop of a hat, I can just go ahead and call this number, talk with some lawyers, and then basically have them look at my contracts or what I would need done. And I was really thrilled to just know that there was a service like this out, because I didn't know about it. And so from that, I just started building business relationships from that and understanding with other people what their gifts are. So not only am I building friends, but now I'm understanding more about what they do business-wise and how they can help me out, but also how I can help them with my skills in IT consulting. Also, another thing, the last thing I want to point out is how with the relationships that I built with the people, because it's friendship, business, I learned to have an elevator speech, to know what to say when someone says, well, what do you do? Because I was always that guy that would be like, well, I do IT consulting, and I would kind of stutter sometimes because I didn't really know, well, how do I say that? And eventually, I just learned to just say, hey, this is me. And what I would say is someone was to say, hey, Joshua, what is it that you do? Well, I work for the Red Cross doing IT consulting, but my passion is writing. And right now, I'm working on a book called How to Pimp Corporate America, which is coming out in August. I would love for you to check it out. Do you have a Facebook, or Instagram, some type of social media website? Oh, yeah, sure. And then we would exchange information. Of course, everyone's on Facebook, I would hope. But that's how we would exchange information. I would learn just from time to time again how to just revamp my elevator speech and make sure that it was something that was positive, that people can actually learn from, and that would persuade them to actually understand more about my book and what I was doing. So in conclusion, I would like to say, if you ever go to Starbucks again, make sure you make it a great experience. Make new friends, build business relationships, and come up with a great elevator speech. Thank you, Toastmasters.